So hello friends, let's learn how we can recover a Linux instance. Okay, if we are not able to remote to the instance, suppose you have done some changes in the configuration of SSH file and the service is stopped, failed, and you are not able to recover. So how we can recover without a backup, without a snapshot? So let's see. So to demonstrate this, let me launch one instance. Maybe I will type production server. We will use Ubuntu and we will use 20 version. Okay, we will use T2 micro and here we will use this key pair, and in network setting we will launch this server in US East 1A. Okay, why it is important I will tell you later. So here you can see we have enabled this service, remote service, over the publicly. Okay, so let's launch this server. Okay, so for example, this is your production server. Okay, so let me log in this server and I will do some work. And what I will do, I will edit the configuration of remote file like SSH file, and then I will type some wrong words in the file, and so that that service will fail remote. Okay, and we will not able to get in the server. Then we will try to recover this server. Okay, so let's log in this server. Our username is Ubuntu. This is the IP, and auth we will use this key. Okay, let me change setting so that it will be visible to you. Okay, so hope you are able to see my screen. So now let me set one host name. Hostname ctl set -hostname production. Okay, so when I will switch again, you can see the host name is production of this server. Okay, and here you can see nothing is there. Let me touch one file, Vijay. Okay, and I have to write something like this is test file. Okay, so now this is our production server, and suppose you are working as a admin and you are doing some hardening in this server, and somehow you misconfigured this file. Okay, so suppose if I'm going here, I'm adding Vijay is equal to test. Okay, so this service, I mean this SS service, will not able to understand this keyword. Okay, so let's see. Before that, let's quit this file and see the service. Systemctl status sshd. So it is running properly fine. Okay. So let's go edit this file, go to bottom, add one line like Vijay is equal to test. Okay, so we've done this. I mean, error can be anything, like you edited something which was not proper, some dot you mentioned, some extra words, anything. Due to that, this as a service failed. So I have done this. Okay, now let's say it is still running, but let me restart this service. Okay, so see it is failing. Let me see status. So it is failed. So now what will happen? Now what will happen? If I will try to take duplicate session, you can see this is not coming. Okay. If I will close this shell, okay, now I will not able to log in this server. I will copy this IP, I will try again, Ubuntu @ this one. I will upload key file under auth credential, browse. Okay, so see, the connection is getting timeout because that service is now failed. So generally in this scenario, sometimes we are thinking we can reboot this server and this will resolve the problem. So let me reboot also this server. Okay, so let's reboot this server, and here we will see what is happening. Okay, so this is restarted. So in the some time we will see some, like it will turn on. Maybe it will take some time. Let me do keep refreshing this. Let me refresh whole page. See, it is loading now. It is rebooted. Okay, it is rebooted. Again it is rebooting. Still it is rebooting. Okay, so this is restarted. So see, it is restarted in the console. Now if I will try to log in this server, here is auth credential, we are not able to log in because that service which is responsible for the remote session is failed due to some human errors. Okay, now we have to recover this server. How we can do this? So from here our practical is going to start. So first of all you have to check in this region, this server, in this availability zone, you can see US East 1-A. Okay, so let's launch another server so that we can recover this. So this is my dev server, Ubuntu, and I will use same server, AMI, and here I will choose that key pair which we launched recently, and here I will launch in the same US East 1A. Okay, so this is the most important thing. You have to launch this server in the same availability zone. Now just launch it. Okay, so let me go to the instance. Now let me click on dashboard running. Okay, so that server will come soon, the development server, because it is running. Okay, so this is the dev server. So from this server we will recover this production server. How we can do this? Okay, so both are in US East 1A. Okay, so now first of all shut down this production server. Okay, so we are shutting down this server. Just wait until it is not getting stopped. So refresh and wait, it will stop. So see, it is stopping. Let's wait until it is not stopped properly. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, so see, it is stopped now. Your production server is now stopped. So what you have to do, you have to click on storage, you have to click on volume. Okay, so you can mention here it's a production disk. It's just a name, volume name. So now you just detach this volume. So now this volume is detached from the production server. Okay, so let's see how we can check. We can click on production server, we can go to storage. There is no disk now. Okay, no need to worry, we are not deleted the disk, we have just detached the disk. So now click on this disk, attach this volume in the development server. Okay, so we have attached in the development server. So let's go to instance, click on development, click on storage. You can see this volume we have attached as a secondary volume in this server. Okay, so now log into this development server. This is the IP address, ubuntu @IP, then credential, ppk file. Okay, so now this is the different server now. Okay, so let me change setting. Why I'm changing this setting? So that you can easily see my screen. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, so now we are in secondary server. If here you will type fdisk-l, you can see this is the xvdf. Okay, and this is the xvdm. So this volume is the development server volume which we recently launched, and this is our secondary disk, which is the original volume of the production server. Okay, so now what we have to do, so device name you can see it is xvdf. Okay, Linux file system. So first of all you have to make one folder like mkdir/recover. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to mount this drive in the recover folder. Okay, once you mount, you can see this production server volume we have mounted successfully on this recover folder. Now go to this recover folder, put ls. So this is the data which is for the from the production server. Okay, we don't have to do anything in this data, just we have to do what we have misconfigured. Okay, so go to the cd etc. Okay, cd ssh. Okay, and here vi ssh d_config. So this is the file. You can see this is the entry which we have done. So delete this entry and save this file. Okay, so we have done this. So it is done. Now cd, go back to the main volume, directory. Now you mount this, unmount this. Okay, so we have edited the file. Now we have unmounted. Okay, so here in df-kh this is not exist. So now what you have to do, you can close this shell from here. So this machine work is over. Okay, maybe you can shut down or you can do whatever you want. Okay, so I am shutting down this machine. So now what you have to do, click on this development server, click on storage and remove this secondary volume which was the original volume of the production server. Okay, as you can see it's the production disk. So now click on this volume and detach volume from here. So it is in use, just refresh it. Now it is available. Okay, now again attach this volume in the production server. Okay, so at this time you have to make sure you have to mention here sta1 always. Okay, so that Linux, I mean this EC2 will understand it's a OS volume. Okay, XBD, I mean sta1. Now attach this. You can say it is production sta1 and attach. Now if we will click on this production server storage, you can see your disk is back. Okay, now what you have to do, just refresh this server and now start this instance. Okay, let's wait, because we have successfully edited the file which we have configured and we have replaced. So now this server should come up without any issue. So let's see what is happening in the system log. Nothing it is showing. Let's refresh it. Still it is not showing. Okay, just refresh once again. No, it is not showing, but this server is now running. Let's click on this server monitoring, get screenshot. You can see it is now back on this login screen. So now again let's try to access this server. Ubuntu @ I have pasted the IP, credential, and yes, each one. And yes, now you see we prompt and we are able to log in. Okay, so you can see our data is safe. Whatever was here, and you can, if you will see here, systemctl status sshd, now it is running perfectly fine. Okay, so I have took the example of this service. Okay, but if you have done any misconfiguration in the server and you want to restore, so from this method you can easily restore, okay, the files, and you can easily recover your instance. Okay, so hope you like this video. After this practice, maybe if you think you should delete this instance, okay, and after deleting, go to volume. Now also check if the disk is available here. You should delete this. Okay, because this is not coming, but because I have terminated the disk, so it will take time and I will delete this disk. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button.